Hey folks, welcome back. So I hope you are practicing all the functions and tools that we have been seeing so far, and you are getting a good grip over it. So practice and practice more in order to get a good understanding of all the functions and tools we have seen till now, even the ones that are going to come up now, right? So also understand what are the patterns of the results that are to be given by a specific formula. So for example, match returns a number, but index returns a value. VLOOKUP returns a value that is in the array. Index returns the value that is in the array. If function requires three arguments, where the first argument should be a boolean value, true or false, and based on that the values or the formulas that are available in the value of true and value of false will come as the result, right? So you need to understand what a formula returns, what a formula requires. So if you understand and keep in mind all these things, you can nest as much as formulas you want. You can nest 100 formulas and create a single complex formula as well. So like this, for example, we are taking VLOOKUP here. So VLOOKUP's third argument requires a number, column index number. Match function would return the number, right? So you can use match function in the third argument of VLOOKUP in order to get the results. So this is how we can improvise ourselves. So you have to be calculating everything in your mind and just apply it in the Excel. So first do it in your mind and then apply it to the Excel. Think what formula could return you this result. Then you can easily populate even the complex formulas that you are seeing anywhere else, right? So now we are going to check upon the VLOOKUP, that is using the approximate match option. So we have seen the exact match earlier. So we now will see the approximate match. So I have here a slab rate that is for the bonuses. So whoever is drawing a wage of less than 10,000 would get 25% of their fixed salary as bonus this month, and whoever has 10,000 to 20,000 range salary will get 20%, and whoever having greater than 30,000 will get only 10% bonus, because they are already getting more in terms of salary. So we are not going to give them a higher bonus, right? So this is what is the condition here. Here we can use a if function, a nested if function. So if this is greater than 30,000, 10%, or else if it is greater than 20,000, it is 15%, comma if it is greater than 10,000, it is 20%, or else 25%. Close and enter. So you can use this if formula, nested if function, if you want to do so. If there is only 2 or 3 such conditions, you can use the nested if itself. There is no requirement of using the VLOOKUP with approximate match and all. But when the list is very big, the criteria list is very big, you cannot use the nested if function, because it will take a very long time to just enter the data. It will take very long time to just enter the formula. You are making the Excel work for you, not you should work for Excel. That is the purpose we are thinking of automating or thinking of using formulas in Excel, right? So you cannot just sit and blindly type a big formula where you can replace it with a small formula. So understand the process, understand the procedures of every formula, so that you yourself will know, instead of using this formula we can simply use max and close, right? So something like that. Now we are going to use the VLOOKUP approximate match function. So first of all, approximate match function in Excel, we have to give the lowest number that are there in the range of slabs. So Excel does not look up based on these numbers, because this is not numbers, this is text, and you cannot approximately find 16,500 is here. That is very hard for Excel. So you have to give the lowest value in the range. So 0 to 10,000 is the range here, so you have to enter 0. 10,001 to 20,000 is the range here, so you have to enter 10,001. 20,001 to 30,000 is the range here, so lowest value is 20,001. Similarly, 30,001 will be the lowest value. Any value that is more than 30,001 will be falling under this bucket, even if it is 1 crore rupees, right? So we have 16,500 here, and we are required to calculate the bonus amount in this place. So bonus amount, as I said, would be salary amount, okay, salary into the bonus rate. So salary is simple salary is available straight away here, so equal to this will come in, but the bonus rate is what we are looking for. There are different slabs of bonus rate. You can use this VLOOKUP formula even for your income tax calculation purposes as well. So we have different rates for different slabs. So now we are going to use VLOOKUP. Lookup value is the 16,500 is what we are going to search for, and the lookup array will be this. Remember, for VLOOKUP, the leftmost column is the lookup array, and the column index number, the nth column will be the result array. But you have to select the entire range. So the leftmost column should contain these values, the slab values, lowest rates. Select this entirely and give the absolute reference in order to fix the formula. Even though I am not going to copy paste this, it is generally a good, a good thing to freeze the table array reference in VLOOKUP anywhere, right? Okay, and the column index number is 2 here because the second column contains the bonus rate, and the range lookup I am going to use is approximate match. As you see here, range lookup is a optional argument, so even if you are not giving any value there, it will take approximate match as the option. You can type in approximate match true and close, or you can give comma 1 and close, or you can just close and enter. It will take and use only the approximate match option, right? So you are giving true here and close the bracket and enter. So now this is giving 3,300. So whether this is correct, 16,500 into 20% is the value here. So we have to give there 3,300 exactly. So if you are going to change this to 1 lakh, you are going to 10,000, because more than 30,000 you are only eligible for 10% bonus. If you have to say 3,000 is your wage, you are getting 750 because 25% is your bonus rate. So that is how it works. 25,000 will get 3,750 because 15% rate is applied. It is as simple as that. Now we will also look up on the common mistakes that will be made while using the VLOOKUP formula, right? The first one is the hashtag and what a. It simply means the lookup value is not available in the lookup range. That's it. So 25,000 is okay, but what if it is negative 15,000? It is not available because the lowest range in here is itself is 0. So you cannot look up a negative number in this area, right? In exact matches you will get more such errors, because even if there is a difference in spaces or something like that, you will not get numbers, you will not get the result. Not applicable errors means it is not available in the original lookup array. You have to either check for the name correctly or you have to check for the numbers correctly. If it is not available, it is not available. That is the error that you are going to see. And then what you will see is hashtag REF, reference error. So hashtag reference error indicates where a column index number, the third argument is given more than the table's number of columns. So if you are selecting this range, there is only 2 columns here. If you are going to give 3, it is going to throw an error, isn't it or not? Hashtag reference error. So you should be mindful of what is the number you are giving, and whenever you are giving the column index number, consider the hidden columns also in mind. Okay, if C to D is here, but actually I have so kind of these things and I have hidden these. If you are going to see only 2 columns in this table when you are selecting, but if you put comma 2, it will not give a result because it is not technically the second column, but it is somewhere around 5th column or 6th column. Yeah, it is 6th column. You have to actually give 6 in order to get a result correctly. So you have to keep in mind that there are hidden columns. If there are any, you have to include that number as well and compute the correct number of column index number and enter it in the VLOOKUP formula. So that is also a common thing that will be going wrong somewhere, right? And the most common thing, the first column should contain the lookup value. If it is not, it is an error. Obviously, you cannot look up based on the rate, but you have to match based on this. If this is at the left side, the formula won't work, as we all know that, right? So these are the common things, common technicalities that would go wrong when you are entering a VLOOKUP, which in turn builds perspective that VLOOKUP function is very hard to understand. Actually, it is the very simplest function you could ever see in Excel. It is very easier to understand. It is very easier to use it, unless you are more getting into trouble because of these kind of miscalculations. It is very easy. Just keep in mind that the leftmost column should contain the value, the rightmost column or the column index number should be entered correctly, the range of the table should be fixed so that if you are copy pasting it, the numbers will come correctly. All this has to be kept in mind, and the match type, approximate match or the exact match also to be selected correctly. So that would give you the better results in VLOOKUP, and you will be the VLOOKUP expert in your office. Right? Signing off from me now, and we will meet in the HLOOKUP formula in the next video. Bye.